Hi, welcome to the Social Space, the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, the whole wide world. You're not on camera yet, Jessica.
Okay, it's fine.
No, I'll make sure
I can
you
still
were.
wave.
So that's why she wanted to know where camera was.
Yeah, so that I can be involved.
Eric Crossland here. That's my lower third. That'll be up there later. You're seeing nothing in person now. To my left, found out 5 seconds ago she would be stepping in for Jackie Hoegger, as we all did. Apparently Andrew knew Megan January. He just wasn't telling us.
No, I just assumed she wasn't going to be back in time.
From Fort Worth? Yeah. That's Andrew Bell over there. Yeah, I guess I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
She was in a whole other city.
Yes.
Well, thanks for subbing in, Megan.
Always.
Okay, let's do better than one word now.
Like the theme is like improv, maybe this.
Is it? Because here from one of the theaters that does improv a lot, Backdoor Theatre, Jessica Wood.
Hello.
Jay Wood always up to no good,
Hello.
we've liked to say for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, approximately.
All my TV shows.
Yes.
They would up to no good.
Real quick, Jessica, before we get to you, we got to thank our partners, KAUZ. This airs 10:35 Sunday nights, right after the news. If there's a football sport, your favorite,
Athletics.
that might push us back a little bit. And you can hear the audio version of this, NewsTalk 1290. That's part of Townsquare Media. And Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center. Tanya and Sean Choate, our lovely partners. They also make that Sia sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. They make what?
Sia sauce.
What is Sia sauce?
I'm not sure.
Like, see you later,
I think it's margarita mix.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Jackie wheels it out here, and none of us will take any of it from her.
Okay.
So as people are seeing this, it is the day after Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Happy holidays. What do we celebrate?
I picture y'all's Christmases way different than mine.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Up real early.
Yeah.
You know, just diving into gifts, all sorts of things.
Putting things together.
Putting things together.
We had ours as we taped this. This is Monday the 20th. We had ours last night. My parents surprised me here in town. They just left
awesome.
just now at lunch. I just said goodbye to them.
Nice.
So
Aw.
Christmas is over for me. Of course, now that everyone's seen it at home, it's over for them too. Okay, Jessica, sorry.
Yes, no, that's fine.
Whew, your segment's over. Sorry.
Not surprised.
So for those who don't know you, how did you come to Backdoor Theatre? How long have you been doing it?
Absolutely. All those kinds of questions. Well, my name is Jessica. I am the business director for Backdoor Theatre. I started in 2015 with our improv troupe, volunteering my time there, and then they figured out, oh, you can play the piano. Let's wrap you into every musical known to mankind. So I started playing the piano, and then I got on the board, and then I worked in the office momentarily for a brief moment in time, helping with some admin stuff. And that's my name.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Distracted. And then last August, whenever our previous artistic director, Mike Sherry, resigned, they asked Carter to step up as artistic director and offered me business director. So,
That's
awesome. Yeah, it's been phenomenal. It's been wild in a good way. I've learned a lot about theater, way more than I thought I would ever need to know or want to know. And so, yeah, I'm here.
Jessica, can you give us an update about, like, y'all had a flood? And
We
tell us
did.
about the
We did.
renovations and all that good stuff.
July 18th, 2020, the day in our history, is whenever we had that flood. And we had 80 gallons a minute spilling into the theater.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and that building was built in 1919. Backdoor as an organization got it in the 70s. So the dinner stage is completely demolished. And once it got to the dinner stage and met street level, then it went into the main stage lobby. So we had 2 areas of our theater that left us inoperable. We closed last March due to COVID and then the flood. So it's been a very long 18 months. Update on that, our main stage lobby is about 90% done.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, we have walls and floors and stuff. It's so cool. We still are lacking some flooring and cabinets, but other than that, it's usable. We have bathrooms, it's good. And then the dinner stage, we don't anticipate being done until 2023. That took, it was a lot of damage, and we're basically completely redoing the dinner stage. So it'll be a different setup. It's gonna be straight on versus angled, and it'll be great seats for everybody.
That's awesome.
Blessing in disguise, I guess you can look at it, you know.
Yes, it's
It's weird
definitely
how that
some
flood came right after you and Carter got in.
Joke's on
I got a
you.
brand new theater.
Is that where the
before
saying
us.
comes
Oh,
in?
Yeah.
Is that the saying, the up to no good
Oh,
wood?
yeah.
Is that how with that
yeah.
correlation?
All me.
Yeah.
I was like, we got some old pipes. Let's see what can happen. No, so what wound up happening was the pipe from the city that came into our fire suppression system line, this is how Carter explains it. I'm not as good at words as he is, but it elbows up into our building, and that elbow is what blew under our kitchen and created like an 18-foot hole underneath the theater. And you could hear it on the audio that we got from the security system when it blew through the walls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so we were able to see the security footage of the water rising. And at that time, Wichita Theatre down the street was preparing for Titanic. So we were
Wait a minute. By the way, in the third segment here to talk about the city's pipes is Chris Horgen.
Right. So it's been and since it happened on our side of the valve, it's our responsibility financially. So like I said, it's been a long 18 months.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the update on where we are.
That's
It was
great.
a long answer, but
Well, since you're 90%, on the main stage side, what does the schedule look like for the new year?
absolutely. So we just wrapped up Winter Wonderettes, which was our holiday show this year, and we are so excited to have a 2022 season, like a full season. We have 6 shows lined up. We have Lovesick that starts in February.
See if you can do this.
Okay. May is Cover of Life. July is the Addams Family, which is our summer youth musical for the youth in our area. And then we have the Great American Trailer Park Musical, which is exactly what it sounds like, in August. And then Wait Until Dark in October. And then our Christmas show next year will be the The Greatest Christmas Pageant Ever, the musical, in November and December.
Oh, wow.
So,
Good job, Jessica. Now let's go back to the one we all cared about, the trailer park.
yes, I know. It's all about Vernon, Texas. No. No, I'm kidding. It's actually set in Florida, in Armadillo Acres, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a trailer park musical.
At least pick a place in Oklahoma.
I know, right? I know. I'm gonna get banned from ever coming back. I'm sorry, Vernon.
By the way, if you need any extras, I grew up south of Waco, a little place called Robinson, Texas.
That sounds real redneck.
I can get right in there, girl.
No, but we always look for volunteers to audition because Backdoor Theatre is a community theater. Everyone you see on stage, behind the scenes, running lights, the band, we're all volunteers. And so it's amazing, and I know that Dwayne can attest to this, what volunteers will do when they invest their time and their talent and their energy into a project like a show. For example, with Winter Wonderettes, we had auditions and started rehearsals in September. And then they started performing actually in November. So we had months of rehearsals and then 10 or 11 performances. And so it's pretty amazing what our volunteers are capable of.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Well, awesome. We got a jam-packed show today, Jessica. Anything we forgot? How to get a hold of y'all, Facebook page?
Yeah, that's great. Great question. Courier Pigeon, just send it on over.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, you can find us on Facebook. Just look up Backdoor Theatre, TheATRE, not the other Backdoor Theatre. We also
The fancy way.
Yeah, yes.
That's
We'll
right.
say it's the fancy way. We also have social media on Instagram, Facebook, email, whatever. We're there.
TikTok?
We have a TikTok. We have one of our youths. He's a board member. He's 19. He's like, I'll do the TikTok. I'm like, cool, because I don't know how the TikTok dances work.
That's good.
Obviously.
We have that on TikTok.
I have danced worse in public in a hot dog costume, so this is a typical Monday.
All right. Jessica, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Friend of the show, two-timer club now.
Yes.
Yeah, her and Carter won, and one of the first few months we were on.
Yeah. Do I get like a special jacket?
Yeah, well, you get that on. How many was Schmader on? 4.
Well, I was going to say it comes with the courier pigeon. So
Yes. Cannot wait.
it'll be here.
Well, coming up next, theater show until we get to the third segment. Then it's a Chris Horgen show. I don't know. Up next, from the Wichita Theatre, Dwayne Jackson. Thanks, Jessica.
Yeah, thank you.
4 incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Townsquare Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with NewsTalk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Townsquare Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Hi, welcome back to the Social Space Theater edition. So far, that is. Until we get Horgen on. Andrew Bell. He's not even allowed in the theaters in town. Right here is Megan January. He can defend himself over there. And to my right, with the Wichita Theater, Dwayne Jackson. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Dwayne
fantastic.
the Rock Jackson, I like to say.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, wrong. No money, no looks. There you go. I'm in the theater business, kind of like Horgen was in the media. You know, we don't have any money. We just do things for love.
Well, speaking of which, for people who don't know, how long you've been with the Wichita Theater? Just tell us a little bit about the organization.
Wow. We started in 1995. We bought the building, started small, and 27 years later, we're finishing our 27th season.
Golly.
And it's been a long haul, but we're excited about what's happening now, what has happened even in the last year and a half. We had some time to take a break and breathe and kind of figure out why we're doing what we're doing. I haven't figured it out yet. I didn't have enough time. I need another 3 or 4 months. Yeah. But so 27 years. Long time.
Awesome. Wow.
Long time.
And for people who don't know, you're our neighbor just down the block here.
Yeah.
We're on the same stretch of Indiana.
Yep. Glad you guys joined us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love.
So 100 years later, you got it.
I hope we've been good neighbors.
Yeah, as downtown's been growing, have you seen, more people come to the shows and get involved with the shows? And
I think it's just kind of the spirit. I don't know whether, theater is something that is destination oriented. People are coming for the theater. I think that question really would be better served to go back to the restaurants and some of the shopping entities to see if people are overflowing from theater into their establishments.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate in that we just did a study for just this last 9 months, and 52% of our audience is from outside of Wichita Falls.
Oh,
wow.
that's awesome.
That's
And
awesome.
that's always been our goal, is to reach a regional market, and it appears that that's beginning to happen.
Well, that's a great asset.
But I
to
think
have.
the spirit of downtown enthusiasm is just only going to draw more people from outside down to the area. So
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
yeah.
So you just wrapped up Annie, and you were telling us that was really.
Annie went fantastic, yeah.
And then you were telling us another one, what was that
It's
one?
the Grand Old Christmas
Oh,
Show.
yeah.
We started with these guys 3 years ago. Former Wichita Dalton Flake graduated from MSU with a music degree. He went off professionally in the opera world, and he met up with another gentleman who they didn't know each other, but come to find out, the other gentleman's grandparents were here. His mom was born in Wichita Falls. He lived in Houston, and they got together and created the show called the Grand Old Christmas Show, and it is just a fun. You got professional musicians. It's about a 20-member cast, and they are just one of the most phenomenal Christmas shows, probably touring across the country.
Wow.
And we had about 500 people there last night to see that and witness it, and so it's
awesome.
They're pretty incredible.
That's awesome.
Do they come every year?
Yes. As a matter of fact, during COVID, we had to cancel the Christmas show, obviously. They actually came, they recorded their Christmas show, but before that, they came in and did their streaming preparation for their summer show, which is an Americana, called a Grand Ole Americana music show. And then they did a Halloween show.
Oh, cool.
And it was all prepped and then streamed live out of the Wichita Theater. So that was pretty cool. We've become pretty close to them, and they're just amazing. Professional show.
Awesome. Well, that's all well and good, but let's talk a little bit about this Titanic show that you guys put on that happened to coincide with the flooding of the other theater here in town.
So let's talk about 2022.
Yes.
You know, there's just a thing about looking backwards
Yes.
that we just ought to.
Yes.
That's great. No,
It was not only coincidental that Jessica took over right after the flood. Was it after or was it before?
She said after.
It was after.
That's what she's trying to say.
Yeah. But it was also coincidental that we happened to launch the Titanic and sink it, all within 2 weeks after their flood.
I actually did hear a lot of good things about Titanic. The last one I saw over there was pre-pandemic. I saw West Side Story over there and really liked that. Now that's a big movie.
Yeah.
Scorsese, is he directing it?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Who has time for TV?
Yeah.
Movies.
Yeah. So speaking of not having time, what's the rest of y'all's schedule look like? What else you got coming up?
Well, first of all, I'm taking 3 weeks off.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Just saying that.
All right, we'll allow it.
But going into next year, we've got 3 of our 8 to 13-year-old kids shows that we'll actually launch January 15th with
Those are
Susical.
so fun.
And it's a great launching pad for the kids. They get a chance to shine, and you know that's where they fall in love. You know, most of our audiences start with an attendance, and they see the kids up there in some show, and then they want to be in one, and before you know it, they're 25 years old and have got their kids coming. So, but our first major show, we're bringing back Tarzan.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
And it's always been a popular show, and the audience gets a kick out of the fact that Tarzan in his loincloth flies over the audience.
Yes, my girls told me about that. I think my mom's been a season ticket holder for many years, and so she takes my daughters to go see the shows. So
those shows, do your kids go to shows?
Yes, they love the kid production ones. They love watching those.
And they're a great time because they're only about 35 minutes long, and the kids can sit through those, and then they grow from there. But we've got not only Tarzan, but our other 3 major shows. We're taking a little different approach. We're shrinking the number of shows that we do and expanding the length of time running.
Okay.
And so we've got Tarzan. Then we have for the summer we'll have Newsies. We're bringing back Disney's Newsies that was
That'll be
hugely
good.
successful. And then we've got Beauty and the Beast that we're bringing back for the 300th time. Some people think 300. Yeah. But it'll be back in September, October. And then in the middle, we're going to throw in our North Texas Rising again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the story of the history of Wichita Falls.
Yes.
Cool.
And then we'll close out the main stage shows in December with A Christmas Story.
That's great.
Oh,
It was
that's a
supposed
good
to be
one.
this year's Christmas show because Annie was supposed to be in October, but
Right.
COVID
Yes.
stuck its
COVID.
ugly head in the middle of that. But, so
Great, man.
that's
Sounds like you got
our
a lot of
main
good stuff
stage
coming
stuff.
up. Oh, you have the dinner stage too, right?
We have the dinner stage, and we're also throwing in Frozen for good measure.
Okay.
You know, the kids will be the older kids will be doing Frozen in April and May.
Yeah.
But then our dinner stage, we're still finishing up the schedule on it, but we're going to be doing Clue the Musical again. We're taking Nonsense from the main stage and going to stage it across the street. And then we'll throw in a couple of murder mysteries and see what else we can throw and get in the middle of.
Man, oh man, if you like live performances,
Those would be fun.
Wichita Falls the place.
It is. It's.
That would be fun.
We're hopeful that Backdoor can get everything their dinner stage back up and running and just keep the entertainment because the more the merrier.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Golly, we're just about out of time for you, Dwayne. I know you've been wanting to ask me to be the body double for Tarzan. I don't have time. But other than that, so if there's anything else, I'll just hit y'all's Facebook page and all that to get a hold of y'all.
I'm sure mental telepathy is not one of my strong suits.
I can
but-
tell you were on it.
Yeah. So, in spite of that statement, yes, you can look us up on our website, which is wichitatheatre.com, our Facebook page, of course, and just email us. Go to our website. If anybody has a question, just go to the bottom of our page and you can submit a question, and we'll respond to it no matter what the question is.
Okay.
Just support the arts.
Support the arts.
Support the
Yeah.
arts.
We appreciate you so
Absolutely.
much for being here, Dwayne.
Yeah, thanks for
And
having me.
everybody come out there and see a show. And up next is going to be Chris Horgen, newly appointed PIO of the city. Thanks, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Summer always seems like it'll last forever. Until it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it's that time of year again. Don't be caught off guard. Get ahead of the problem. Let James Lane make sure your unit's ready for 90 one day and 30 the next. Be ready for anything and everything with James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. When you need us, we're there.
Four Stars Auto Ranch is proud that Chevrolet dominates the highways and byways as our loyal customers find new roads with the ever-popular Silverado truck, the sleek SUVs for family travel, convenience, and comfort. And the award-winning 4 Stars satisfaction is proven by having what you're looking for in stock or readily available. Because we want you to make the switch and learn that a short drive can save you big money for generations to come.
Experience commitment here at 4 Stars Auto.
Welcome back to the social space. We got Andrew over there. We got Megan over there stepping in for Jackie. She's just missing a lot of shows lately.
Yeah. She's
Slacker.
having to
Like, oh,
keep our office running, though.
Come on, Jackie.
not over there talking trash. Chris Horgen, formerly for almost 30 years, Channel 6 fame.
Thank you.
Started out as a sports guy.
Yep.
Worked up to the news anchor. When I started at Channel 6, was the nicest guy to me right off the bat. First person to walk up and shake
That's
my hand
awesome.
and say, "Welcome to the team, you lowly PA." Except he didn't say that last part.
No.
But he could have. Chris Horgen. Yeah. So you've just, if people haven't heard the news, you wrapped up your career with Channel 6, and you are doing what now?
I'm the public information officer for the City of Wichita Falls.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of
small
stuff.
shoes to fill from the last one that was
Yeah.
there. Real low bar.
We have the same thing. No, but yeah, it's a great. I'm thrilled to death to make the move. It was a really difficult decision.
I'm sure.
Because 29 years of love and blood, sweat, and tears into that station. Sure. And then to embark on a new career and past the age of 50 is a frightening leap of faith, if you will.
Yeah.
But I've taken it, and it's all good so far.
And look at you right back here on Channel 6.
Yeah, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Fortunately for me, this is kind of part of the job, so I'm okay with it. I'm just fine. Yeah,
man, we got to have the public information officer on as a regular.
Sure, go for it. Yeah, let's do it.
Chris, I know that there's a studio over there. Are y'all eventually going to utilize that? Do something with it?
We're actually about to redo it.
Okay.
We're in the plans of remodeling it.
Yeah.
So that we've got several different options when it comes to what we can produce for the cable channel and for YouTube. And,
cool.
And we'll really be able to spread just a lot more messages out with a lot of our city councilmen and our city staff that are doing great things in the community. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes right. Late spring, early summer, we'll have that up and running and ready to go.
Awesome.
If you guys are going to throw out or sell off any pieces of that city show set, I'd like some of that. Fake brick wall or any of that, I'd take a piece of that.
Yeah.
Wait, that was fake?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It was just, what is that like?
It's like linoleum or whatever.
Yeah, you can just go buy it from Home Depot.
Yeah, it's just stamped.
Yeah.
It's just stamped.
You
brick.
put it back on.
So we got a blank wall over there. Oh, hey. So, Chris, is there anything coming up that you wanted to? I know you're just brand new to this.
Yeah, a project that was in the works before I got there, but I got to help finish up. Is that starting in January, we're going to start featuring at least 3 Midwestern State University documentaries a month as we go throughout the year on the public access channel. Spectra 1300 is where that is, and we're really excited about it because we're picking the ones that feature Wichita Falls. So whether it be the history of the littlest skyscraper or the falls themselves or why people call this city home, why it's important to them to call Wichita Falls home, we're going to show those off. Those kids work, I shouldn't say kids, those great students and young adults, they're kids to me because I'm old, they work really, really hard to put these together, and some of them have won major awards in the state of Texas.
Nice.
And so we want to give them another opportunity to feature and maybe get some more eyes on them.
So they can watch, if you have Spectrum cable, you can watch Channel 1300.
Yep.
And see all of
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Do y'all post them anywhere else?
We don't, because I think a lot of them have already been posted. You can
Okay.
probably find a lot of them on YouTube. We just wanted to give an extra set of eyes. And plus, it's a win-win for the city as well because they're about, the city's east side and its history.
Yes.
or, you know, Below Skyscraper, or Big Blue. You know, I mean, there's a whole bunch of really well-produced, gorgeous documentaries that these students have put out. I want to give them props, and we also want to promote the city a little bit more. It's a great avenue.
Yeah, well, check those out. That channel's awesome, 1300. I just know from staring at it every day because we'd have it on The Office. I don't know if y'all still do that.
Yes,
but it gives little tickers that come by that tells you trash will be on this day during holidays, and this upcoming is coming. So it's a great little.
It's
plays music,
chock full of information.
Yeah. Chris, it's chock full.
Chock full. You know, I thought it was interesting as I was here for the entire part of, you know, not just my part, but the whole show.
We heard you back there,
and late night, thank you. Late night television, you know, they put the A-liner, the headliner on first.
Yeah.
You guys did what's called a deep tease. So you mentioned me in every segment to build up to this.
Yes.
So have we lived up to that build up yet?
Also, I come from the stand-up world where the headliner comes on last.
Yes, exactly.
So,
okay.
You know, I'm just pulling from that, which I think is, I think he's held up to it. Megan, you have some questions for Chris?
So many. We ran out of time.
Yeah.
But
well, I'll give you my card. You can call.
yes,
We'll talk. Yeah,
I mean, you are the public information officer,
am.
so you are filled with every.
He doesn't know it all yet.
No,
I'm still learning, but I had nothing to do with the pipe, by the way.
That's
we were trying to figure out how we could tie you into all of the
guys
flood
did a
and
great job.
everything.
I will say,
Really good.
and I don't know if, and you know from being a news anchor, you know, the pipes down here are old and they
Yes, they
replace
are.
them as they burst.
Sure.
You can't just replace them all. So, you know, we're not sure Dwayne Jackson had something or nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
Well, we are out of time, Chris. Thanks for jumping in here.
My pleasure.
And coming by
Sure.
and headlining the show for us.
You bet.
And I hope everyone got enough of Chris Horgen. And if you, how can people get a hold of you guys if they have a question, concern?
Just call us.
Yeah.
Call us. Go to the Facebook page. You can slap on there. The city has an app.
Yes, that's
I don't
great.
know. I mean, a lot of people don't know about that. That's a great app that you can lodge complaints on or take a picture of a pothole that you want fixed, and it gets top priority.
It really is the best way. You
It
use
is
that app
amazing.
and that pothole be filled. Because people, believe it or not, they don't have people driving around the city looking for potholes.
No.
Someone has to tell the
Yeah.
city, hey, there's a pothole.
It's a
over
big
here.
pothole because it's a lot of roads to look at. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Chris, thanks for being here. And thanks for the rest of our guests, Jessica Wood, Dwayne Jackson. I have no idea what anyone's laughing at. We'll see you next week.
I'm just